Oh, that's not good. Scrumpy, cloudy cider. Ooh, 7.5% though, not bad. Okay, hi everyone. In this video I'm doing a photo critique. This time it's of a Brandon. And straight away from the thumbnails he sent me, I'm thinking, cool so far. What we'll do is we'll just go straight into them. I'll see here. He said, my level of photography. I had a digital SLR in college but never realised its potential. I got serious after buying my D90 in March 2010 and have since accumulated quite the gear bag and recently started my own photography business, specialising in portraits and weddings. Good work. Okay, I've been a second shooter for 30 plus weddings with 2 different established photographers over the last 15 months. Second shooter for 30 plus weddings. Nice one. That is pretty awesome work to get there. Okay, so it looks like you've also upgraded from the D19. You've got the D7000 now. So your first one is a 30-minute star trail image. Okay, Brandon said this shot here, which I think is pretty darn cool. There, he's saying this was with the Nikon 50mm fisheye lens for around about 30-minute exposure. Cool. It was tweaked in Lightroom 3 and CS5. This was on the 4th of July weekend. It was around 3:30 AM, obviously clearly not sleeping, with no moon or clouds. So star trails were a no-brainer, absolutely. If you've ever got a night where it's not freezing cold, when there's not a blustery wind, when it's not raining, it's not cloudy, and there isn't a bright moon that's going to be just a big bright blob in your image, then star shots are an absolute must. So yeah, I like that chat there. I like this photo because I am a sucker for star trails, and this is the best one I've done to date. Oh, okay, you sent quite a small image here, but it looks cool. So you've got the North Star there, you've got everything here. And it's amazing seeing the different colours of the stars, how we've got blue stars, we've got orange stars, we've got white stars. We've got a little bit missing there, maybe that's a little spot on the camera. You can also still see noise though. Even in this tiny little image that you've sent me, the noise is actually still quite prevalent there. So just be careful of that, although you don't really notice it when it's bigger. I might have also in Lightroom, I'm guessing you shot raw, in Lightroom I would have lit up this building a little bit more here as well. I like how you can even see the star trails there, but you can definitely see, wow, what happened there? Hello? You can definitely see the noise over here as well. And that is color noise, or yeah, so I would just try and be careful with the noise, but otherwise it's a cool shot how you've got it at an angle, you've got a bit of the house, you've got the trees, you've got the movement of the trees, you've got this also full change of color in the sky from orange down here to black up here to kind of purple over here. Is a very interesting shot. I would like to see more of this stuff. Also, if you had a little hand torch, going and shining it on the trees there or a little bit on that building, just to brighten the building up. Or if there was some subject in that area, that'd be quite good. Because I think it's possibly not the best location that you've shot on. It looks like it's just out your back door. There's some crap on the porch there, there's just kind of like some distracting stuff there. So try and get maybe a slightly better shot further out from the house. But yeah, it's an amazing image that you've caught there, and 30 minutes is a good enough time for that. Okay, nice one, good work, Brandon. Next one. God, that's just rank. Okay. Okay, this next one's called blunt. A blunt is usually a term used if you're smoking, like joint blunt, something like that. Okay, this is the Nikon D90 and your Tamron 17 to 50mm lens. Okay, this was I was on a totally unrelated shoot, and he asked if he could get some gangster shots. I thought this sounded fun, or at least interesting, and this is what I set up. shot against a black muslin, with one SP900 in a Westcott softbox, about 6 inches out of the frame. I like it because of the smoke and the closed eyes look. Okay, so again, I would say this is cool because not only is it a portrait shot of this guy, although I'll mention the focus on this, but the fact that you've got the white smoke out his mouth, the red of the blunt, and a blue tinge to this stuff here as well, I think it's just, that is cool. However, although this is not a shot of him, I would wanted you to use a slightly more, a bigger depth of field, because it is about the smoke coming out of his mouth. But I do find it a little bit like, damn, I wish his eye was also sharp. So I think that, what did you say, depth of field wise? You did f2.8. This is where, if shooting with a flash, you can shoot it at f8, and you could have at least had his eye in sharpness as well. I know the smoke and the blunt is the bit that's meant to be of focus, but if you could have increased the depth of field so that you could have got that in focus as well, then that would have been just that little extra to get that there. But that is a cool shot, and I love the smoke trails that you do here, and just that is a cool shot. Cool. Next one. Cool. Next one. Okay, I'm guessing this one is a self-portrait of yourself here, Mr. B. Olsen. And it says, okay, again with the fisheye lens, I like the look that you've done here. It's looking cool. This one I named Photographer's Life because as much as we all like shooting, a lot of our time is spent in front of the computer, whether it's answering emails or editing. I could have also named this Gaming, Beer and Editing. Ah, that's just kind of exactly what I'm doing. Because a lot of my life, because that is what a lot of time takes up. Anyway. This was done as part of a failed 365 project. An SB600 lay on the keyboard, nice one, and pointed at my face. An SB900 in a softbox to the camera right. Good. Good. Okay, so we're going to go into this shot a little bit closer. So you can see a little bit of the reflection of the light there, and just off there, and you can see it off there, so that's the flash there. But it's illuminated you very well. It looks like it is definitely coming from the screen. That looks great. And yeah, it's a good shot. It's technically very good, and portrait-wise, brilliant. Yeah, it's a really good shot. The only thing I would say is maybe have a slightly more interesting place. Okay, you've got your games, you've got your beer, you've got your phone, but you've got this all big black background. It'd be nice if like you had loads of clocks on the walls, or if you had something else. But otherwise, no. I think that's the, and you've put your logo there as well. But yeah, it's a good shot. Maybe whatever it is that's down here is a little bit distracting. So make sure you kind of always have the area out with your image to not be distracting in any way. But yeah, good shots. Yes. Okay, this one is called Cindy, and you've said here it's your D7000 again with your Nikkor 70-200mm lens. My pride and joy, like it says. Cool. Okay, there's your settings. So use Lightroom 3 and CS5. This is the friend that I call when I want to try something new, like light, locations, or just about anything. This is a shot that I liked from our last outing. I liked the bokeh of the river. Oh, there's a river. Okay, ooh, that is a very blown out background. I like the grass on the sandbar giving a splash of colour, the slopping of the sandbar, and of course her pose. Okay, let me get into this. Portraits are ones which you can really work on this. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, right. In terms of her, lighting, exposure-wise, fine. In terms of focus, fine. In terms of background being blurry, it's really blurry. I can't tell that that is a river there. The fact that it's green also just makes me think it's just a marsh or something. So, odd colour in the background. And next, what is going on? It's like you've printed this out on paper, and then the paper's been kind of scrunched up. I don't know whether this is some unusual effect that you've added onto this to give it this kind of paper look that it's got. But I kind of like it. I don't know whether you intended this or not, but I quite like that look of it, as almost if it was on a newspaper that has been slightly crumpled up and then it's been flattened out again. And it's not affecting her in any way at all. So that's quite a cool effect. And with her looking down, it's a little bit of a somber shot. I'd really love some eye contact with her. She looks like she'd be a nice shot, but pose-wise, she's looking great. And positioning in this is looking good. I'd maybe kind of have somebody quickly just like calm down the hair, because it was obviously a little bit windy. And we've got some hair in front of the face, some hair blowing to the side, this hair blowing to that side, and other bits going around the back. So that's where just having a little bit of control over the person's hair looks good. Bare feet on this ground, a little bit disturbing for me. I'm just thinking, oh, wouldn't want to walk across that. But otherwise, yeah, it's again, it's a very nice shot. Very nice shot. Yeah. Okay, last one. God. Okay, last one, cell phone strobist. So this is your 50mm f 1.8. And you said, this is a friend of mine using his phone to light his face on a pier. I like it because of the lighting and the lift bridge in the background, giving some framing to what would otherwise have been some dead space. And again, it's a cool shot. I really like how he's on his phone. It could be an iPhone. It could be like a PS3 or something like that. So you can't really tell what he's lighting his face with, but it's illuminated him very well. And that background bridge is great. It is framing him, and it's complementing like colours. Like he's kind of got this warm colour to him, and that being bright orange really is eye-catching thing to it. And also these balls of light in the background are just really nice. I really like them. Maybe this bit over here is a little bit distracting because it's kind of yellow and green and looks like an alien. So maybe a tiny little bit of a crop, but I think that's a beautiful photo. And again, if this was on a website with lots of photos on it, I would definitely be stopping by this one to have a look at that. And yeah, just everything in focus, everything looking good, depth of field looking great. I don't know there's something kind of going on here where there's kind of a line and then some stripes here, but that could be something just behind him that's just so blurry you can't tell what's going on. So yeah, with this one, the only one I'd say is this light is a little bit too strong, but otherwise, yeah, good shot. Okay, Brandon, thank you for giving me the rights to use this on my YouTube and all that kind of stuff. I can't really be too harsh on this because the photos that you've given me are good. They're very good. I'd say maybe with your star shot, have a little torch out, light up the building. With your guy smoking the blunt, try and get that slightly greater depth of field so his eye is also sharp. Yeah, it's good, very good. So fair dues, absolute fair dues. If you've done like 30 weddings and you're starting up your own business, I say fair dues. Okay, that's all. See you guys later. Bye.